Hey, good morning everyone. Average Sniper here. Big update 29.1 for PUBG. We're going to go over that right now. Official link to the update is in the video description if you prefer to read it. So sit back, relax. Don't forget to like the video and let's get started right now. So first up, we have this official video trailer for the update, which we will watch together, and then we will go over the update patch notes.
To update 29.1, where we introduce the new environmental destruction feature and a new weapon for Rondo, fresh gunplay adjustments, and an iconic collaboration that's sure to catch your eye. Let's get right into it. First, as outlined in our 2024 roadmap, the environmental destruction feature will be first added to Rondo. Use the pickaxe, a newly added melee weapon, to carve out new attack routes or construct defensive barriers. We hope this will unlock the possibility for players to experience an enriched layer of strategy and tactics. Furthermore, Rondo will undergo general enhancements and bug fixes to offer a better gameplay experience, so stay tuned. Next on the list are fresh gunplay adjustments. We've heard your voices loud and clear. In Update 29.1, expect buffs for the AKM and SCAR L, along with nerfs to the MK12 suppressor sound, firing from the driver's seat, and the Panzerfaust. Gear up for an elevated PUBG experience with these revamped weapons. But wait, that's not all. We are announcing a grand collaboration with the renowned motorcycle manufacturer, Ducati. Race through the battlegrounds with unparalleled style, speed, and sophistication. Wondering how to obtain these iconic skins? Check out the upcoming Ducati announcement for all the details. And as usual, this update comes packed with even more content. Get ready for a new ranked season, a new Survivor Pass, bot refinements, and tweaks to the in-game challenges, the emergency cover flare, and the EMP zone. For the full scoop, make sure to dive into the patch notes. And we'll see you on the battlegrounds.
So, like I said, patch notes are in the video description, but if you want to continue watching the video, I am going to read those off, and we're going to discuss them because it seems like there was a lot of things in that video that need to be discussed. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the patch notes. All right, so what we have here is Update 29.1. Let's go over this together and see what's new and discuss. Always a fun time. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. Alright, so this is going live on PC April 9th and console on April 18th. This is just a list of the maps, map rotation. You're only going to get Tego and Destin. Don't worry, that's all you'll ever get. That's what it seems like. All right. So the first update, the first major update that this video talks about is Rondo. So we have the new feature, Destructible Terrain. Unveiling the Destructible Terrain feature. The first chapter of the environmental destruction feature we've announced in our 2024 roadmap. So this was the one where people were comparing the game to Fortnite building. But from watching the video, the official patch update video, it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. It seems like you have a pickaxe that can dig holes, but not construct advanced forts. Still, I wonder how this is going to change the gameplay. You can now destroy terrain to create cover when engaging in a battle within open areas. Terrain made of concrete, cement, rock, or stone is not destructible. The frag grenade, mortar, Panzerfaust, sticky bomb, C4, vehicle explosion, and pickaxe can be used to destroy terrain. The maximum depth of destruction is 1.3 meters. If you destroy terrain near an externally located wall, the terrain beyond the wall will also be destroyed. Objects within the destruction range will only be destroyed if they were previously destructible. Items in the area of effect will not be destroyed, and installed items will be converted into dropped items. Folded shields installed within the destruction range will have their durability reduced, and deployed emergency pickup will not be canceled. Maximum depth, 1.3 meters. And if you destroy terrain near a wall, the terrain beyond the wall will also be destroyed. I noticed in the video, one of the features they showed was that a trench had been dug, which doesn't seem very realistic. I hope PUBG tries to keep things slightly realistic. If you shoot at someone and they dig a trench, especially in third-person mode, and they dig a trench around you, they can peek anywhere. That's my main concern about this. The dev made a comment that said, "We've all had moments of frustration when we faced enemies in areas with limited cover." The Destructible Terrain feature we're introducing with this update was designed to provide a breakthrough in such situations. As outlined in our roadmap, our goal is to go beyond mere environmental destruction and open up new strategies and tactics. Through this edition, we aim to infuse PUBG with greater dynamism and unpredictability, fostering advanced strategy. Furthermore, we will continue to develop and expand upon the environmental destruction feature, including this update's Destructible Terrain feature. I don't like this right off the bat, because how many times do we wait for an enemy to leave cover so we can get the perfect shot and they don't have anywhere to go? And now they're just going to be able to dig a hole. Now I know this is only being introduced to Rondo, but if it goes over well, it will be introduced to the other maps. I don't think it's going to go over that well. I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to say, this feels too much like Fortnite, you know, and possibly they're going to get a big negative response about this one. But let me know your thoughts in the comments section. New weapon for Rondo. The pickaxe, a new melee weapon. Looks quite perfect for destroying terrain, doesn't it? That's what it says. So it goes in the melee weapons inventory, does 60 damage, is 40 weight, can be used to destroy terrain, and it's a world spawn. The EMP zone. The following changes have been made to the EMP zone to enhance the overall gameplay experience. The frequency of occurrence has been reduced, will not be created after Phase 2. It takes time for the EMP zone to activate after the warning message has increased. The explosion sound upon creation has slightly decreased. Emergency cover flare. Modifications have been made to the emergency cover flare airdrops deployed when you throw an emergency cover flare. The flare or emergency cover airdrops per emergency cover flare 3 to 2. The size has been slightly reduced. Both the distance between each airdrop and its descending speed have been reduced. In-game challenges. We've improved the in-game challenges in response to some player feedback. Some challenges have been removed or modified due to their misalignment with the difficulty level being too challenging to complete or overlapping with the rewards. Additionally, new challenges have been added, e.g. Loot 1 Self AED. The challenges that require you to travel a certain distance or deal a certain amount of damage have been modified. Rewards. Rewards that overlap with the challenges or have low acquisition rates have been removed or changed. The number of emergency cover flares is available as rewards has decreased. Area modifications. Taking into account player feedback and thorough gameplay analysis, we've enhanced some of the terrain, objects, and environmental elements within Rondo that were hindering active engagement or increasing the difficulty beyond our intentions. Lo Hua Sing. This is the level 3 area where the guards are. They reduced the height of the railings in front of the antennas. Okay, see that? The statues behind the buildings near the river have been replaced. Okay. The railings and windows on the market's second floor have been removed. They improved environmental objects that obstruct the player's view, and they modified specific objects that discourage active gameplay and added new objects. It's going to be interesting. That's the second time they've modified Lo Hua Zeng. We're still on just the Rondo section. They're really putting some effort into the Rondo map. I wish they'd put effort into things like map voting and getting rid of cheaters instead of adding pickaxes and the ability to dig trenches. While I am happy that they are continuing to update the game, I believe there are other areas that deserve more focus and attention than Rondo and adding a pickaxe to dig holes. That is my opinion. You are certainly entitled to your own. All right, what do we got here? A bridge has been added to the south of Ryan. They added new objects and ridgelines to areas with limited cover while also improving the terrain in these areas, and they enhanced the textures and resolution of some environmental elements. The minimap has been updated to mirror the above changes. Based on player feedback. Okay, so now, okay, we're done with Rondo. Wait. Yeah, we're done with Rondo now, and we're moving on to the gun buffs and nerfs. Based on player feedback, we're making the following gunplay adjustments to the AK and SCAR. The SCAR's rate of fire will go from 625 to 650. This has been overdue for a long time. One of the main reasons people don't use the SCAR is because the slow rate of fire. The horizontal recoil has been decreased by 4%, and the vertical recoil has been decreased by 4%. I think this is going to be a great change. Nobody ever uses the SCAR. I mean, people pick it up and occasionally use it, but usually will switch it out for an M4 or a better gun. The AK damage has been increased from 47 to 48. That's nuts. I don't think the AK needed to be changed. It was one of the best guns in the game, but hey, I like it, so I'm happy it's more powerful, I guess. The Panzerfaust, an equipping animation has been added. The spawn rate at the cable car spot has been reduced, while the general world spawn rate in Vikendi has been increased. No big deal. Mark 12, the sound of gunfire when equipped with the suppressor has been slightly increased. Firing from the driver's seat. Limited the angle at which you can aim when firing from the driver's seat of vehicles other than the motorbike, dirt bike, mountain bike, and quad. Increased bullet dispersion when firing from the driver's seat of vehicles. So they're nerfing firing from the driver's seat. They have a big comment here. In this gunplay update, we've incorporated some of the insights you shared with us, focusing on minor adjustments and balance tweaks rather than significant shifts in the meta. After considering player feedback highlighting the limited usability and low win rates of the SCAR and AK, we've implemented adjustments to enhance their performance. Firstly, we've introduced a slight damage boost for the AK to provide it with a competitive edge in terms of damage output among other assault rifles. Additionally, we've made alterations to the SCAR L, which include a slight increase in its flat rate of fire and a reduction of both vertical and horizontal recoil by 4%. These recoil adjustments aim to offset the perceived increase in recoil resulting from the rate of fire adjustment. The revamped SCAR, now boasting reduced recoil and a slightly higher DPS, is available in Update 29.1. Many of you have probably been eliminated in a flash by the Panzerfaust in hot drops or close quarters combat. As an explosive weapon, the Panzerfaust is intended to deliver significant firepower. However, we've recognized that its current state, allowing for rapid firing with limited opportunity for opponents to react, has posed a challenge. Feedback on the Panzerfaust has been diverse, ranging from player sentiments to input from esports leagues. As a response, we're introducing a new equipping animation for the Panzerfaust, which prevents firing immediately after picking up or equipping the weapon. This is only for hot drops. They're just talking about how quickly you can pick up and fire the Panzerfaust, and they're making it slower. Moving on. The Mark 12 currently stands as the prevailing choice among DMR weapons. Not for me. And we've received significant feedback about the difficulty in discerning its firing sound when equipped with a suppressor, especially in comparison to other DMRs. This has raised concerns about the weapon potentially being overpowered when both the suppressor and the lightweight grip are attached. Consequently, although we are keeping Mark 12 unchanged for now, we are slightly increasing the gunfire sound when the suppressor is attached. This adjustment aims to enhance its visibility during mid-range engagements. I personally have never run into an issue trying to figure out where somebody with a suppressed Mark 12 was, as far as I know. While not commonly utilized, we've noticed that firing from the driver's seat can be remarkably effective in solo mode, posing a challenge for opponents. This tactic can provide a significant advantage in specific directions, since the driver can take cover within the vehicle and fire from multiple angles. To address this, we've implemented adjustments to make it more realistic. By considering arm position and the vehicle's structure, we've restricted firing angles to prevent shooting excessively far to the rear. Additionally, we've increased bullet dispersion to reflect the inherent difficulty of firing one-handed. Okay. They made it less accurate, and they made it so you can't aim behind you when shooting a pistol from the car, which is fine with me. I usually only shoot the pistol from the front of the vehicle anyway. I'm not one of those guys that can spin around 180 in the vehicle while driving away and still hit my shots. I just don't do that. All right, so we got a Ducati collaboration. Experience the unparalleled speed and sophistication with the new Ducati special vehicle skins. The Ducati container is available on the islands of Miramar, Sanhok, Vikendi, Tego, Dessen, and Rondo. The container can only be unlocked by players who own Ducati skins. Only the player who unlocks the container and their teammates can ride in the Ducati vehicle. They're just talking about the lobby right now. So that doesn't matter. They're just talking about riding it around in the pregame lobby. Miscellaneous. Vehicle skins, special edition, and edit skin. There's nothing here worth noting or reading other than they're bringing a bicycle skin that will turn your bike into a Ducati. So this is just to help promote PUBG. It's not going to change or affect gameplay significantly. They have some ranked updates. I don't play ranked, but if you do, I will go over the highlights. They added Rondo to the map pool with a 10% matchmaking probability with 64 players, sunny weather, and that's about it. There's different rewards. Okay, so under Air and Gale, they have a Hall of Fame. This is one of my favorite spots to land. It looks like they're changing it. Air and Gale's Hall of Fame has been updated to commemorate the winning team of PGC 2023, Danawa Esports. The Hall of Fame includes photos, trophy, crest, uniform, honor board, and poster. The festive 7th anniversary venue, cafeterias, and decorations have been removed from Air and Gale. Thank you again for your heartwarming birthday wishes. Okay, so they removed the 7th anniversary stuff, and they updated Air and Gale for the winning PUBG Esports team. That's pretty cool. If I was on that team, I would be happy that I actually had some stuff on the Air and Gale map. They've done some changes to the bots. To make players' interaction with bots a meaningful experience, we've enhanced bots' movements and behavior patterns to make them smarter. Oh god, we're going to have more Terminator bots. Maybe they just won't be as easy to kill. Maybe it'll be harder to tell the difference between bots and real players. As long as we don't have Terminator bots running around, basically destroying us with aimbots, that's fine. That happened last time they updated the bots. The bots became too powerful. Nobody could win because, and they fixed it quickly, but it was really hard to win because the bots would like shoot you through trees and stuff and like insta kill you. They gave the bots aimbots. Let's hope they don't do that again. Survivor Pass updates. Nothing too much to note here. A new Survivor Pass Comic Chaos is prepared for the 21.9.1 updates. Read more details on the April store update announcement. They've done some updates to the workshop under special crafting. They have the PUBG Ducati announcement. And it will only be available until May 13th for PC and May 21st for console. They have some new costumes, which actually look pretty cool. It kind of looks like... What is that movie coming out soon? The Mad Max movie. They're doing a Mad Max movie with Anya Taylor-Joy, I think. So that's going to be cool. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but that's what it reminds me of. It looks like very like dystopian, apocalyptical Mad Max. It looks like Mad Max. Okay, so they have some new medals. We won't really go over that. They've enhanced performance stability in situations where multiple players are gathered. Hopefully that will lead to higher frame rates, which is what we all want, and less stuttering. And then, of course, they have the bug fixes, which I will not read to you. If you want to go over all the bug fixes, you can go read the patch notes yourself using the link in the video description. So that is the update, my friends. I think... adjust that a little bit. I think the most notable things about this update are going to be the pickaxe on Rondo, being able to dig cover when you're being shot at. Not sure how well that is going to go over with the community. I'm sure we'll see a lot of comments below. And then the second thing will be the weapon buffs. The Scar is getting a buff. I can't wait to try that out. The AK is getting a single damage increase, which is not much of a buff, but technically it is. If the maths, then the maths, right? Again, I know I have talked about this a lot. I'm glad they keep updating the game, but I really wish they would put some more focus and attention into the massive cheater problem that we've had recently. It seems like the win rates for most players have gone down according to my comment section. I can attest to this because there's so many cheaters, and I'm glad they are banning the cheaters, but it doesn't seem to be helping. They seem to just be creating new free accounts. Some people have said they should do hardware bans. I would like to say, just so you don't waste your time in the comment section, hardware bans are kind of a thing of the past. They don't work anymore because most people and cheat software can easily spoof the hardware MAC address, or also known as the hardware ID. So it is not such a simple solution as banning IP addresses or banning hardware. It is an advanced problem, and I understand that there is currently no button they can click to just fix the cheaters. But I do wish they would put more time, effort, and money into this issue so that we can have a better experience. I know that cheaters will never be fully eliminated, but feeling like there's at least one person aimbotting or wall hacking in every single match is getting a little tiresome. I am going to keep playing the game, but I've seen a lot of people commenting that they're going to quit because they're running into so many cheaters and they are not having the fun experience that they so desire. So if PUBG would announce some big anti-cheat update or some kind of initiative to improve the game to make it harder for people to cheat, I would love that. I will cover that on this channel. And yeah, that's it, guys. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Once again, links to the official patch notes for update 29.1 are available in the video description. That patch is going live on April 9th on PC, April 18th on console. I will see you on the battlegrounds. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.